Today I'm gonna show you guys the direction of the hair growth for a Brazilian wax. Normally for the inner thighs, the hairs grow downwards, and then on top of the pubic mound, the hairs will grow inwards and then going down again towards the labia area. And some hairs on the labia will actually grow inwards like you see, and then the other side is the same thing. The side hairs grow inward, and as we get to the middle part, the hairs start growing down again into the labia. And then some hairs again will grow sideways, and then we have hairs growing down again for the inner thighs. And that's normally what the hair growth would look like for a Brazilian wax.
Next, we're gonna start at the pubic mound. Following the hair growth again, we're going inward, and then I like to lay the strip going a little bit above the starting point of the hair growth. That way we have some room to pull the hairs. I also do one going down on the labia. Now we're gonna go in and do the opposite side. Now we go back for the pubic mound, and we go all the way across to the other side to do cleanups for the hairs that were missed on that side. And then while we wait for this one to dry, we will do the bikini line on the other side as well. Now we do a cleanup strip for the labia going upwards. Make sure we get the center part, the inner corners, and then finally we're gonna do the pubic mound again, and then we take off any remaining wax and we're done.
The first two strips that I'm laying are inner thigh strips, and I apply one to each side. I start with the inner thigh first because it really helps ease your client into the wax, since these are the least painful strips. The next two strips that I'll go ahead and apply are on this cuff area. Not everybody grows hair here, but a lot of people do. So it's easier for me to remove the labia strips, which are coming up later, when I get rid of this hair here first. Once those two strips are applied, it's time to remove them. I'll start by removing the strip that I applied first, and then the next strip will follow. The next strip that I'm going to be applying is a labia strip, which is often referred to as a lip strip. Labia strips tend to take a little bit longer to dry, just because this is a more warm or moist area of the body, as well as the fact that the hair is a little bit denser here. While we wait for that labia strip to dry, we're going in with our next strip on the pubic mound. I make sure to apply this strip on the opposite side that I applied the labia strip to ensure that they don't touch. Once those strips are on, it's time to remove, and I'm going to repeat that same exact process just on the opposite sides.